Good evening friends, today we are going to start measure of central tendency and dispersion. Now what we have to do in measure of central tendency? So we are going to consider different measures of central tendency, that is arithmetic mean, median, mode, geometric mean and harmonic mean, and computational techniques of this measure. The second part is to learn comparative advantage and disadvantage of these measures of dispersion as well as measure of central tendency. Now here is a flow chart for different measures of central tendency. So in this chapter we will learn first what is central tendency. So there are different types of measure of central tendency. It consists of arithmetic mean, median, mode, geometric mean and harmonic mean. So these five are measure of central tendency. So in this arithmetic mean we are going to consider properties of arithmetic mean and weighted arithmetic mean. For this median we are going to consider properties of median and partition values, those are deciles, quartiles or percentiles. Now for mode we are going to consider properties of mode. Geometric mean, again there are two sections, one is properties of geometric mean, another is weighted geometric mean, and the last is what? Harmonic mean. So it consists of two parts, that is properties of harmonic mean and weighted harmonic mean. Now the next point is definition of central tendency. Now what the central tendency is, I said in statistics two measures are important. Those two measures are measure of central tendency and measure of dispersion. But what is measure of central tendency, or what is central tendency? So it is a single representative which gives centralization of your data. Okay, so this central tendency gives us average. And what is dispersion? Dispersion is nothing but variability in your data. So now come to the definition of central tendency. The central tendency may be defined as the tendency of given set of observation to cluster around single central or middle value, and the single value that represents the given set of observation is described as measure of central tendency or location or average. For example, suppose I have marks of a student. Those marks of a students, I say those are centralized, or the average marks are 60%. So what it means? It means the measure of your data is near about that 60. Why? Because we are considering that centralized value by using our given data. Okay, so this is a real life problem where this measure of central tendency, or it is a single representative which tells about your data. Now here there are different types of central tendency. So first is arithmetic mean, second is median, third is mode, fourth is geometric mean, and last is harmonic mean. Okay, now this measure of central tendency is divided into these five types. So arithmetic mean is nothing but your simple average. Median gives you division of data into equal parts. This mode is nothing but what? It is highest value or peak value of your data. Geometric mean is nothing but you are going to consider nth root of given observations, and harmonic mean is you are considering reciprocal of each and every observations average. So this is harmonic mean. So this we are going to consider in this measure of central tendency. So these